Hello, everybody. My name is Corey, also known as the Iowa Carver. I'll tell you a little bit about that in a little bit. But hey, this is my first Homebrew Wednesday. It's actually Saturday, but what the hell, you know. Hey, I'm really excited to be doing this and be part of this whole thing. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 56 years old. I live in Council Bluffs, Iowa. If you don't know where that is, extreme southwestern Iowa, right across the river from Omaha, Nebraska. I'm sure most people know where Omaha is. We are right smack in the middle of the USA. I mean, it really is, right? It's the crossroads of the United States. I-29 splits it right in the middle, and I-80 splits it right in the middle, going east and west, and it crosses right at Council Bluffs. So that's it. I've lived here all my life. Born and raised here. Been married for 33 years to the same gal. We have two kids. I have a daughter, Haley, that's 17 years old. She's in high school. My son Eric is, he's 27, going to be 28 years old. He's doing well, out on his own, has his own family. He's been married now for 2 or 3 years. They blessed us with Carly, our granddaughter, who's going to be going on 2 years old in May, and that we just love the heck out of, and is just a huge part of our lives. And I just really excited to be part of this whole brewing thing. I've got a buddy, and he used to live next door to me, but we're still friends, and he's been brewing for a couple years, and he got me really excited about it last spring, and he's made some really great beers, and he's pretty much a kit guy, or a extract brewer, but he's doing primarily boil in a bag now. And about everything he does, though, I mean, he converts all the recipes to 3 gallons. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do too, because honestly, 5 gallons is a huge amount of beer, and I'm fat enough. I don't need to be drinking 5 gallons of beer, and I want to make different beers. So I think converting recipes to 3 gallons is really a good thing. And actually, I'm going to be doing a fair amount of 1 gallon recipes too, just especially here since I'm a newbie. I really appreciate you guys out there, what you've been doing, out there with the YouTube videos. Like I said, he's helped, my buddy's helped me out a lot, but I tell you what you guys do on these videos is just fantastic, and that you do that and share that. And I don't know that I'm going to be doing big setups and filming brew days, but who knows if I get. I'm filming this with my little tablet, but maybe I will. You never know. But I do want to do a couple shout outs, because I just think it's fantastic what you guys do, and I want to thank for what you've done, especially SJ Poor. You started this whole thing, and Craig Tube, and the Clements, and Under the Table. That's something I think is really cool, especially with those two, the Clements and Under the Table Brewing. I think it's really cool that you share a hobby like that, as a father and son. I think whether it's brewing beer or whatever, I think, that's just, there's not enough of that, and I just think that's really cool, and I enjoy watching your videos. But also, Bobby Meyer, Graham Baker, Dino down there, Tubanaz, I really enjoyed Brett up there in Newfoundland. hockey player. I know I'm probably leaving somebody out, but I'm watching like 30 or 40 videos a week from you guys. So just keep them coming, and I don't know if I'll be able to do one every week, but I'll sure try. Like I said, never know when we never know when the granddaughter's coming over. Plus, I got a couple other hobbies that I do. The reason they call me Iowa Carver is I am a caricature wood carver. I haven't done as much of it in the last year because of some. I'm a handicapped person anyway. I walk with a cane. I've lost my one leg over here. Not lost it, but I got what you call a drop foot, and I drag it behind me when I walk. So that's all just spinal cord stuff. But it's a bitch getting old, guys. But anyway, I've been doing the carving thing for about 5 years, and I enter into competitions and national and local, and have done pretty well with it. In a minute here, I'll give you a look at some of my carvings. But listen, I'm really excited to be doing this, and thank you guys for what you do, and I'll stop rambling here at this point. Thanks a lot, guys. Well, I told you I'd show you some of my carvings, so here are some of my carvings in the glass display case here. As you can see, I like to do cowboys. I've always been into westerns, the old westerns and stuff, so here's a few of them anyway. This guy right here, with the big old Sam Elliott mustache there. I actually took a first place with him, and my Clint Eastwood bust. Doesn't look exactly like him, but I think I definitely got the feeling, the look I was going for with the mean badass motherfucker look. But the poncho there, serape or whatever you call it, that took me a long time to carve and paint too. But anyway, I ended up getting second in the National Caricature Carvers of America competition. This one was the second place in that competition as well. Just a couple more here in the back. This old boy back here in the sheepskin that's not been painted. I always thought when he was done that he kind of looked like the old man from Orange County Choppers. I always thought he kind of looked like him in a cowboy outfit. But anyway, here's some bottle stoppers that I carve. Just some of these are just carved right into the corner of a block. That one there is one of my favorites. Couple badass looking dudes there. Here's a few more down here. One of the things I like to carve is hobos. And here are some of my hobos here. This particular one right here I carved. This is a big piece. Probably weighs 25 pounds. But that piece is called Kings of the Road. I think I got third on that one in the one of the competitions. Those railroad tracks weren't a whole lot of fun to carve. There's an old hillbilly. Looks like he's straight from the show Moonshiners. That's probably what I'm going to look like here in a few years. And here's a few buddies at the campfire. And he says, "I said I ain't sharing." Back off, dude. This is mine. And then, of course, almost every wood carver carves Santa Clauses. Here's one that's carved into a piece of bark. But anyway, and here's some of my ribbons that I've won. Still after the elusive best of show, but we'll see. I got some cool stuff planned for the year, some carvings and we'll see. I think it'll be fun. But anyway, thanks for looking, guys. Well, I told you I'd give a look at one of my other hobbies here, and this is the one I shared with my dad. Um, uh, as you can see, in particular, I'm into Fender Telecasters, and I kind of collect them. They're not all out here. I've got 5 or 6 of them here. But yeah, I like messing around with these, and here's a few of them. My old acoustic. Some of the cases. Some of my wall art. And I also like to collect the amplifiers and mess around with them. And here's my all-around favorite guitar here. Love that one. Anyway, this is, like I said, this is what I share with my dad. My dad's 80 years old this year he was, and 2 years ago I started teaching my dad how to play. He always wanted to learn how to play, and he told me he was too damn old, and you know what, he's learning how to play, and my dad can sing, and I never knew that, and he has a little trouble with his hands, with arthritis and stuff, but I just enjoy the hell out of sitting with him, listening to him sing and strum his guitar. So, we have a lot of fun with it. We get together every once in a while and have a jam session. But what cracked me up was, here, I've got, there's very few of my guitars that cost more than like $600, and there's a few here that are under a couple hundred. But my dad didn't go for any of that. He went out and he bought himself a freaking $2,000 Martin guitar. And it was like a month later, he shows up at the house and he's got another one. So the old man, he's got like 2 Martin guitars. And he tells me one day, he goes, these are going to be yours when I'm gone. But but you know what? I hope he gets to enjoy them for another 30, 50 years. So anyway, guys, I thought I'd just show that. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Okay, so last but not least, here's my brews that I have going. Here's my Bavarian wheat. And as you can see, it had a pretty active fermentation. It's pretty much stopped. It's about it was a week ago, last Saturday. And my wife loves this. I got this stuff sitting around here, but this one I have to keep warm with a hot water bottle. But this is the red ale. So, yep. So maybe next week I'll bottle them. We'll see. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed my first video. We'll see you next time.